All right, y'all, this one's going to be a little bit different today. We're going to go ahead and work on this 2016 Ford Explorer Sport. It does have a turbo on it, and basically, I'm reading code P0420, and that's the catalytic converters. That's the code for the catalytic converters of trash. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to see if we could really clean these catalytic converters up. If not, I'm just gonna have to get some new ones. I was quoted almost 1,700 bucks from the mechanic shop just down the road, and well, who just has 1,700 bucks just laying around right there like that? Well, some people do. I would rather try to do it myself first. If not, then I cough it up. But yeah, that's what we're taking care of right now. Alright, so I just came back from this store right here. Got the PB Blaster, the regular OG one, and two carbon choke cleaners. And I went ahead and knocked this one out. It's the O2 sensor. It's 7/8 inch or 22 millimeter, same thing. And it was like 35 bucks and change. Alright, so it was really reading the bank one. Bank one, it's usually on these, bank one is on closer to the firewall, and that's the harder one to get to. That's also on these sports, that's also the one that is actually bolted onto the turbo itself. So 2 bolts, it's actually seems pretty simple. 2 bolts holding on the cat to the turbo, 2 other bolts after the cat holding on to the exhaust, and there's 2 more bolts. So in total it's only going to be like 6 bolts I'm going to take off. And yeah, lucky me, I don't have to do some cutting and welding. Alright, so with the PB Blaster, I hit both of these right here. For some reason, I don't know why, but this bolt is actually smaller than this one. So the bigger one, I am using, I think it's a 15. Bigger one, I'm using a 15 millimeter. The light's not allowing you to actually see it. 15 millimeter. And wherever the other one's at, oh, here it is. And the other one is 9/16. There goes the light's not letting you see it again, but that's the 9/16. And I don't know why they're different, but they're different. So as those 2 bolts, I went ahead and maybe about 10 minutes ago, I put some PB Blaster in those, let them soak up for a little bit. And these 2 bolts, this one and this one, same size of 15 millimeter. And the ones, man, where you at? Oh, there you go. It's hard to maneuver. Oh, there it goes. See this bolt right here? And the phone, I don't think will catch the other one. Oh, there it goes. That bolt right there. The lighter color bolt. That's the one that we're gonna, it won't focus. Those are the 6 that we need to take off for bank one. Alright, so I had to use a breaker bar on this one, not so much this one right here, but with After I sprayed the penetrating fluid, I undid it a little bit, and then I tightened it up. I undid it a little bit, tightened it up. Kept doing that, but I don't want to do it too much, because once you create heat in these bolts, when you're trying to take them out, they're actually known to break. So just keep using the penetrating fluid and work on it, but let these bolts take a break between the spray and whatnot, and go to the other bolts. Yeah, because if you break one of these, you ain't gonna have a good day. All right, so the catalytic converter, whenever it's bolted onto the turbo, it's actually 3, so I missed that one. That one up there that you see behind this black plastic hose. So I gotta spray that one with penetrating oil, and then I'm gonna take that one out, and I don't know if you can really see it with that one back there. And I have the 15mm on a swivel and 2 extensions, 1/2-inch extensions, and we're gonna get this. All right, so this one right here that I had to use the 9/16, I gotta use the 9/16 or 14mm socket, wrench, for the nut on the back. It's not like this one. This one, it's actually threaded through the back end, and so leads me to believe that this ain't the first time these cats have been off. Yeah, whenever there's a 9/16 bolt head, the 11/16 nut, yeah, this ain't the first time this cat has been out. All right, after taking care of these two and those two over there, because there's flex pipe right here, it's real easy to take out, and there goes a section of the exhaust already taken out. It's pretty easy. All right, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and before I start removing any other bolts, I'm gonna find out and see if I really do need to buy new cats or not. But we're gonna go ahead and look from the back side of the Bank 1 O2 sensor 2, which is the O2 sensor that's after the cat. We're gonna go ahead and look inside there and see how the honeycomb looks, and may look dirty. I don't know if it's broken. Definitely gonna have to need a new part, and I have my trusty toothbrush, so I don't cause any more damage if it's not broken. But this is a toothbrush I use to clean parts, so no, I don't use it anymore. All right, so we're looking at this, and for some damn reason this phone doesn't want to but yeah, I can see that right there, that black mark. The honeycomb's broken, so do need a new cat. Well, all right, y'all, basically putting everything back together is the same thing. I ordered the parts online. The parts, I think altogether came out to be a little over 300 bucks, and fortunately the only catalytic converter that was actually bad was the one against the firewall, because you have the catalytic converter, the exhaust on the firewall side, and then on the radiator side, because this motor, of course, is sideways in the engine compartment. So instead of replacing both of them, I just replaced that one. Hopefully, I was thinking hopefully that maybe that's good enough. I didn't have to replace the other. This is about a week later. I deleted the codes, and after I deleted the codes, we've been driving it around like all week. And as a matter of fact, the check engine light never came back on. It never threw a code again. I was actually able to get it inspected and registered and all that in a good amount of time, because it was about to expire. But yeah, basically that's it. I mean, it's putting everything back together. It's just reverse of taking it apart, of course. But everything was good to go. As a matter of fact, the place I'm not gonna say the place's name, but the place that I actually took it to asked me what did I do with the old catalytic converter, and I actually sold it to them. The one that came off, I actually sold it for 90 bucks. And well, I mean, it was the catalytic converters, the brand new ones, which that kind of brought the price down. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it. About the end of the video. I hope y'all learned something. As usual, this is only for entertainment purposes only, but if you want to use it for anything else, that's on you. You have a good day wherever you're at. We will be getting back to the 67 F100 pretty shortly. See you on the next one.